Greetings to everyone. My name is Zsolt Szigeti, and today I am going to give you an introduction to the Huawei service and customer support. Let's begin. The first point is the Huawei Solar Customer Support Service. The service is based on 4 pillars: the responsive, expertise, efficient, and robust. Based on these 4 pillars, we can give you an available, reliable, and secure service. These are the key business values. This foundation is delivering the customer satisfaction. Two-level local, organizational, technical, and service support. On the country level, the service is available in the listed countries. For the organizational, we can help you with the technical pre-sales questions, total package solutions, spare parts and replacement service, remote support for commissioning and proactive maintenance, and in the service support, system solution detailed designs and PVC simulations, training center of latest products and technologies, joint innovation of requests from experienced customer, replacement of failed inverters at local spare parts centers. The second point is the service availability in the region. As you see, we can provide you many services, including the local spare parts centers, which are available in many of our countries. We have central spare parts center in Hungary, and logistics centers in Hungary and in the Netherlands. We also have TAC, Technical Assistance Centers, who can help you with any related issues and problems. We have 4 sparse centers in Greece, so we can cover the whole country from these 4 spare parts centers. We can also support Greece with all the related questions from the TAC, the Romanian TAC Center. Huawei introduction in Greece. So in 2005, Huawei established its first office in Greece, in Marousi. As you can see on the map, these are the 4 places for the 4 warehouses. With these 4 spare part centers, we can provide 7 days, 24-hour service for all these spare part management services for all main equipment. It means that in the spare part houses, we are replacing your broken devices. We don't have additional parts. We cannot fix your devices. Instead of this, if your warranty period is still active, we send you a new device to replace the broken device. With these 4 warehouses, SPMS covers 100% of Greece. We also have a spare part warehouse in Cyprus. Replacement services provided within 2 to 5 business days. Usually it's 2 days, most of the cases. The worst scenario is the 5 day. But in the 80% of the replacements, it can be done within 2 days. Business main days meant working days in working time, excluding national public holidays. You can see an example in this figure. If you report a broken device, then they send you from the local spare parts center a new device. If they don't have it in the local center, for example, the device is outdated, an older model, they check in the country spare parts center in Athens. If it's still not available there, they check in the Hungarian warehouse. If for some reason it's not available there, then they just send a new one from the factory. So it's just going through to Hungary, from there to Athens, and from Athens to Petra, Heraklion, Thessaloniki, or Cyprus. For returning the devices, the broken devices, is going all the way to Hungary, and from Hungary we are sending the items for various centers where they just destroy the broken devices. So as I mentioned, we don't have parts. We are just sending you a new inverter or smart logger or any device that failed. Complete customer support service in Europe. We can give you technical support, hardware support, and online platform support. The technical support is given by the Romanian TAC team. They have 30 minutes callback for email and phone, hotline with multilingual operators, single point of contact multilingual operators. From the hardware support, we have local warehouse, spare parts warehouses in Greece, logistics center in Hungary and Netherlands that can cover the EU, inverter buffer stock offered for large solar PV plant projects, on-site replacement inverter delivery within 2 to 5 business days, and of course the transportation and replacement fees reimbursed for free. Also, I need to add to this part that we are planning to give 110 for the inverters and 25 euro for every second broken smart logger. This is planned in the future. I think from the second half year, from the first half year, it can be available in Greece as well. For the online platform support, it's technical tickets tracking with online follow-up, online documents releases, FAQs bulletins, which are available at huawei.com/solar. Global Service Center in Romania, Technical Assistance Center overview. So, as I said, it's 7 days and 24 hours, so every day you can call this number. Some customer care representative always stand by for Europe. So, also there is 5 days and 24 hours group mailbox in the EU Inverter support at huawei.com. And then engineers always stand by for Europe. So if you have any technical related questions, you can call them or write them an email. They have strict working regulations, so within 30 minutes they have to reply you, and within a half hour they give you a solution. It can be happen that your problem is not a single problem. So in that cases, an R&D team within 2 hours will give you an answer. Multi-language support means that now they can help you in the following languages, but in the future we also plan to add the Greek language. So we can also support you in the Greek language. But with any technical related questions, or if you have a broken device, you can report it at, at this mobile number or in the following email address. The main functions of this DAC center is the spare parts service center, giving you technical assistance, and MKT and channel support center. Romanian Global Service Center, GSC. In this center, they handle every issue in our region. So just to see or let you see how big is their office and how many services they can give you or they can help you with. So it's containing also an exhibition hall, front office, back office, customer care representative, of course the technical assistance center, global technical assistance center. They have a spare part delivery center. So if there's a request for example, there's a replacement, they open up the ticket first in their spare part delivery center, and after they also track how is it coming to Hungary first, and after from Hungary to Athens. So they also monitor it, and with the ticket you receive a number, and if you have any questions, for example, where is my package, after they confirm that they send you a replacement device for an inverter, then you can track down where your package is at, or where is it between, which cities are it now. Main customer support capabilities located in one facility, so you don't have to worry about anything. You can just call them, and I'm sure that they can help you with any kind of problem. This is the hotline support with the ITR process. As you see, if you have any problem, for example, you have a broken inverter, then you tell it for example, SKE. If they cannot give you a solution, then for example, it's a warranty related question. Then in warranty related questions, I would highly recommend you to get in touch with the Romanian team. Any other related questions can go to the integrator. So if you have not warranty, but just some technical questions, you can get it in touch with the SKE, that they can help you with the technical related questions. So let's check this process through an example with a replacement. So you claim the problem, and it's a warranty problem. So you call in, or you send an email to them. They create a ticket within 30 minutes. After it's created, their engineer decide if it's an inverter problem. If it's an inverter problem, they start preparing the spare parts, and you get the shipment within 2 to 5 business days. Third point is simple installation and easy commissioning. On this page, you can see an inverter, some technical details, but it's just an example. You can find this information in the user manuals, but you can see the dimensions, the weights. Maybe just one person is enough to lift up one inverter, so it's just for the replacement if it's needed, or the dimensions, whether he can carry it or they need two people for example, like in the 185 kTa. These are the three main steps to mount one inverter. First, you need to mount the brackets. As step 2, you need to mount the inverter. Just you need to watch out for these red pin points, because these are the key points what you need to check to make sure that the inverter is well fixed or well mounted. And as the third point, you need to tighten the bottom screws. It's very important because for many inverters, which is directly cooled and there is no additional cooling system on it, it's an important key point to make sure that the inverter is well mounted, because this metal frame also take over some heat, so it's helping the inverter with the cooling. Easy commissioning. One engineer can finish 100 megawatts per day. So for this, you, as the first step, you need to go on the Netico server. You need to click on the maintenance, connect to device as a second point, auto assign addresses as the third point, and start address, you set it to 1, and after auto assign addresses. In this picture you can see a Smart Logger 2000. So if you imagine you have 6 inverters connected to this Smart Logger, then the starting address go to from 1 to 6, so it will be quick to auto assign the addresses. But in a bigger park, when more inverters connected to more loggers, it's easier to just auto assign these addresses. As step 2, you need to set the batch parameters settings. These parameters are the time, date, grid code, and inverter addresses and inverter name according to the customer requirement, what is your requirement. For this, you need to click on the maintenance after the device list. You need to import the device informations. As 4 point, you choose the file and you import the device informations. So if you did everything right, as the third point, you see all the devices are showing red sign, so everything is working. Also, no alarms in this section. PLC communication is good, and PIDs are working. Easy and efficient. So all this thing can be done within an hour. So as a first step for a replacement, you need to get pictures from the site. There must be a picture with the corresponding serial number. Also a picture with the fault location of the inverter. And of course you need to download every cases. If you want to report a broken device, you need to export the log files. This is a very important key point, to have a picture with a visual problem, or it not need to be visual, but a must is the log file. So after that, you send the log files and the pictures to the TAC team. Within 30 minutes, they return back to you with a solution. And after this point, they give you a solution, for example, replacing your broken device. So after, they send you a file where you need to confirm the delivery address. So you need to tell them the exact location where they need to take the new inverter. Within 2 to 5 business days, you get the spare part inverter. Of course, you need to return the broken inverter. So if they deliver you the broken inverter, the new inverter, they deliver you the new inverter, then you can just put the broken inverter in the new inverter box, and you need to send it back with the guy who delivers. So when they confirm your replacement, you get a number, and according to this number, which help you to track down the replacement inverter, you need to tell them the same number when you're sending back the inverter. So after you receive the new inverter, you install the new inverter within 30 minutes. Of course, it's not need to be sent it back right after. So you can have 2 days, 3 days before you repair it and send the broken inverter back. For this replacement, no high-level technician is required. It's only plugging and producing, since it was said before. It's totally 1 hour from the start till the problem can be fixed. So if you follow these steps, the replacement will be fast. And as I mentioned, for this part, I recommend you to call the TAC center or send them an email, because that's the fastest way. As a fourth point is the operation and maintenance. For the solar remote access monitoring solution, there is 2 ways. One is with the application. The mobile app is called Sun 2000. So with this application, you can also download the log files, or you can just monitor the solar park, and also with the NetEco server that's interface that you seen before. Easy troubleshooting and collecting logs for analysis. You can see here the mobile application is the Sun 2000 application. If you're on site, you can download the logs from on site or from the network as well. So since, for instance, you go on the site, you took some pictures. So when you are there, you can directly download the log files. Or if you took some pictures on the site and you go back, then from the network, you can also download the log files. You can see here in the alarm section, if you're on site, for example, and connected to the smart logger or to the inverter via Bluetooth, USB, or wireless. It's depending on the model how you can connect to them. You can see the alarm ID, reason ID, which will give you a solution to fix the issue. So many of these cases, it says a number, and if you ask for a user manual, then you can check every time. You don't have to contact anyone, you just have the user manual, so you can check the ID, and based on the ID, you can ask for a solution from SKE, or you can ask for a solution from me or the TAC team, of course. TAC team can give you the fastest response, so I highly recommend connecting them. Also, with the mobile application, you can download the log files, so all this data can be stored in your phone. It's much easier, for example, reporting a problem right after when you're on site. You took some pictures, you download the log files, you send an email to the TAC team, you attach the log files from mobile, you attach the pictures from mobile, so right after they can open up a ticket. No need to wait hours to go back to the office or download the log files in another step. You can just do it from one hand. For customer support, you can visit on the following webpage, the solar.huawei.com/eu/service. Also, there's a YouTube channel called Huawei FusionSolar. Latest products, useful videos are available. I highly recommend you to check out the YouTube site as well. Many interesting high technology videos are available. Of course, the Romanian hotline that you can call 7 days, 24 hours. Please write down the number, so in any cases you have questions, after sales you bought something and you need some guidance or help, then just call them and they can give you a very good service. 5 days, 24 hours with the email. Also, for user manuals and quick guides, you can get them on the Huawei website, or you can ask for these from me or from the Romanian team. Also, as an account manager, there's Dimitris. With the product-related questions, there's Robert. And as service manager, me. You can contact us in the following email addresses. Also, from SKE side, please feel free to connect Mihai for technical or pre-sales questions. His email address is written here, so he can also support you in your related questions. This is how you can get the product training documents. So if any of document needed for you, you can download it from the solar.huawei.com/eu/services. You need to click on the services. After you go on the download center menu, you pick your solution. So it can be residential, commercial, or utility scale. And you pick a category. For example, there are loggers as well, array controllers, and of course the inverters. So in the utility scales, 185 KTL is available, and you can download the datasheets, quick guides, user manuals, installation videos, certificates, and of course the product images. There are many videos available also, you can check them out. Here is just a few videos as an example for the single-phase and three-phase inverters. We have the residentials, commercials, and utilities. Of course, there is, for example, the Netico 1000. You can check out the YouTube videos. They have setup videos how you can set up the Netico 1000. And examples how you can quickly set up the application for Android or iOS devices. Also installation videos for different inverters. This list might not contain all the products, of course, but you can find these products installation videos on the Huawei support link. Thank you for your attention. And please, if you have any questions, just leave them in the chat box or get in touch with us or with Mihai at SKE. Thank you very much.